welcome back to the vlog. It's your girl, Andrea Johnson, Reiki master, teacher, and practitioner, and energy worker. Yeah, so if you're watching this video and I'm wearing this shirt in another video, it is because I forgot to film an intro to the video you're about to watch. So we're doing that now. In this video, I'm going to take you guys along with me on a weekend of my life when I actually teach a Reiki level 1 and 2 at my home. Kind of give you a little bit of insight on the things that I have to do to prep my home, my body. I did the Reiki cleanse before this even started, and then if you're wondering what that is, I will link a video down below. I covered all the details of that. But essentially this whole week I had been eating clean, drinking, green juice, doing raw vegan, just really detoxing my body, mind, and spirit, all in preparation for this weekend that I'm about to show you. Part of that detoxification is I have to also cleanse the home, which I will show you how I do that, and then I will show you a little bit of the cost side that goes into this. By any means, I do this out of pure passion and joy. I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of a behind the scenes insight on what it's like to host one of these things, or at least in my life what it's like. And maybe you guys can take some ideas away from this. I'll show you a little bit of the day, but I didn't vlog the class because it is very sacred. I want all of my attention and presence on my students. At the end of the video, I will give a little recap on everything and my experience and the students' experience. So without further ado, let's get going. So I wanted to show you guys this. This is part of their gifts. They don't know this either, but I read their energy, so I got them crystals, each one of them handpicked, that I know that they would benefit from. And then I also got them some manifestation Reiki candles, and then some selenite wand, and then some journals, and then I have all their course materials downstairs. So these are the little gifts that I got them. I'm super, super excited to give it to them. I'm gonna give those crystals Reiki too, but I've been powering them up for almost a week on that grid. So, and then of course I got them some incense as well. That is something that I just like to do. Bring on all the goodness, and let's go. So here is my water bottle for my cleanse. I've been doing actually pretty good. I'm not mad at myself. And we're about to have some juice. It's been my juice collection. I'm almost finished with this one for today, and then I have that one for tonight. And then I drank some of that this morning. I didn't finish it. And then I had yes, I drink kombucha on this as well. Then a whole bunch of like coconut water. So down here, I've had multiple ones of these. As you can see, it's not the prettiest picture, but we've been stocked on fresh fruit and veggies. So I'm like sitting here about to go to the gym, kind of procrastinating, but I've been like going back and forth just with clients that are regulars of mine, and just some new students that are about to start in the class on Saturday, and like they send me just the most awesomest things. Makes me so happy. Like this girl painted this picture because she was inspired, and she gave it as a gift to one of her stepsister, her soul sister. And it's stuff like that, and it's the posts that people tag me in, and it's the messages that I get and the photos I get of, my students taking pictures of like their food because, they're on the cleanse with me, or like it's the camaraderie, and I'm gonna get emotional. And it's so neat, and it just like fills my heart with like so much joy that I get to be part of this with other people and share this experience, and like people get excited. And it means it means so much to them. It means so much to me. Just my students, like my clients messaging me, like asking me questions, asking me, about like how to manifest, like how to word certain things, or like sending me pictures of their manifestation list, and, getting excited for the new moon on April 30th, which is when the class is. Pick that date on purpose. I just like really like my soul is so happy. Like, this is just reminds me of like what I'm doing is so right, and the path is so beautiful, and it was not easy to even get to this point. And I'm not anywhere near where I want to be, but I've grown so much, you guys, so much. I would have never thought in a million years I would be doing this or leading something, and something so powerful, and experiencing something so powerful. Mind-blowing. 2 years ago, I was not this person. I was not this person. I was lost. I was depressed. I had a spiritual awakening. And then once I moved here, I started having extreme symptoms that I could not ignore. And then eventually one day, just Kundalini awoke, and I had no idea even what had happened. Like, had no idea what Kundalini was, or what the energy was, had no idea what Reiki was, until I experienced it in meditation. Crazy, huh? Crazy. That's why I'm so passionate about this, because like, it's real. I didn't even know what this stuff was until it literally happened to me. Here we are. Everything happens for a reason. Good morning, guys. It is Friday, April 29th, the day before my class. So I have today off of my corporate job, and I'm just getting the house prepared. And that's pretty much an all-day event. So last night I really didn't do much after the gym. I just came home, I drank some juice, I made dinner as far as just like raw fruits and vegetables, and then I played like some tarot with my husband, and I just reviewed the course materials and went to bed. Today I'm going to take you guys along with me and show you what I do to prep. It's going to be kind of like a gist or day, just as far as me cleaning and cleansing the house, getting groceries, and preparing like the food and stuff like that. So literally it's going to be like, it is now 8 o'clock in the morning, which I'm already getting a behind start because I woke up late. Yeah, it's just probably going to be like from 8 o'clock in the morning until literally 7 or 8 o'clock at night, and then I still have to do stuff to prep for the morning. It takes a lot of energy. These classes take a lot of work. There's a lot of effort that goes into it, but with that being said, so we'll see where the day takes us, and let's go. So I just, sorry, the washer's going in the background, but I just did like a quick sweep through of just kind of picking up stuff, so then that way whenever I clean, it's nice and like tidy, I guess you could say, so I'm not constantly picking stuff up and trying to clean at the same time, if that makes sense. But now I made a cup of Dandy Blend. I'm just drinking this, and I'm writing down like my Walmart list of things that I want to get. So I don't forget, and I'll probably keep this list out as I go clean, but there are a few cleaning supplies that I know I need to go get, plus the food, plus I'm just writing down some ideas that as they're coming to me, things that I want to do and make for tonight. Not for tonight, but tonight for tomorrow. So just like food wise and like water wise and things like that. So, and juice, I might juice, so. Anywho, I thought I would give you guys like an explanation of my cleaning. I'm going to start in the bathroom. I do cleaning in the chakra system basically. So each room, I tie a room to a certain chakra. And as I'm cleaning out the room, I'm actually cleaning out my own energy. So that's sort of how I like to do a little cleanse with myself and the home. Something fun that I like to do, it actually works and it makes me feel good, and cleaning is very therapeutic for me anyways. I'm gonna start in my master bathroom, and the bathrooms for me are my root chakra, so you can basically assign any room to a chakra that you feel fits you best. The root chakra is literally where I keep all my emotional shit, and symbolic to the bathroom. So that's where I'm gonna start, in my bathroom, and then I will do the guest bathroom, and then I will work my way up to the sacral, which will be the bedroom, the solar plexus, which is the kitchen. The living room is my heart chakra. My throat is the dining room. Third eye is the office area. And then my crown is obviously my spiritual space up top. The third eye correlates to that as well. And it's pretty cool of how like my spiritual space is like the loft, so it oversees the whole house like the crown and the third eye would. It's so ironic how the universe works and why we got this home. That is what I'm going to do. And then of course part of like the crown area is my Reiki room, which I'm going to put together my bed, and then I'm going to get a few things for that because I need my bed up, and we're going to practice in that room as well too. So anyway, just giving you guys a little brief explanation of how I tie my chakras and what chakras correlate with what rooms for me. If you don't know the chakra system, maybe comment below and I'll make a whole nother video on that and I can go over that with you guys. Anywho, let's get going before the day gets away from us. I'm like hitting a wall. I'm getting tired. So I'm gonna go ahead and go to Walmart because I'm kind of like at a standstill on just some supplies that I need. I am gonna pick up a few things that I want for the house and just kind of, like I said before, make it cute and, like, you know, motivational, I guess you could say, with cleaning. So yeah, let's go brave Walmart. That was probably one of the most expensive class trips I've ever done. And I don't know if it's because I have such like a wide variety of people that I just don't know. I kind of get nervous and I don't know what they like. I just get like an abundance of just different things. And hopefully they like them because, you know, they're staying for like 8 hours. I did buy some extra things. I bought some candles and some salt rocks and like little decor stuff. Like I said, I was gonna do cute things, so, but I didn't put that on the same card. And I was in there for 2 hours. What the hell? Like, it's already 4:30 and I still have so much cleaning to do and prep. Oh my gosh, I wanted to go to a Zumba class, but I just don't think that's gonna happen today. So yeah, let's get this show on the road. I just wanted to clarify that you know, the cost is okay. It's not a big deal. Like, I do this not to make money, honestly, and you know, the price that I charge per student, like, it's really low compared to what a lot of other courses or teachers charge. And so, and it's the same thing with my sessions. Like, I don't really make much off of this. So, or whatever money I do, it's literally poured right back into the business. It's a passion. Like, I took today off of work to clean my entire house, to get ready, because this means a lot to me, and it means a lot to have these people in my home and to share this experience with them. And I just want to clarify that it's not a big deal that I spent $200 on groceries for tomorrow, because I want people to have a good experience. I want them to have nice food. If you're going into this to make money, if you're doing it for, you know, if you're teaching, trying to make, you know, of course, like, time, your time is money, don't get me wrong, but if I know, for me personally, if I went into it for money, I wouldn't be doing it for this long. I would have already quit, just because the profit is not a lot. You do it basically because you enjoy it, because of the experience, because of the passion and the joy that it brings you. I know that's why I do it. And the same reason why I go to Sarametta and I work every Saturday. I give up my Saturdays without, you know, getting paid. The most I've made in a Saturday is probably $120 maybe. So now we're home. But anyway, I don't do it for money, guys. I do it because this is my soul's purpose, part of it. So it's because I enjoy it. That's how you should know what your calling is. And we're home with a lot of stuff still left to do. So let's get going. I'm putting these bad boys away. morning, guys. It is Saturday, April 30th. It is the new moon in Taurus and the black solar eclipse. It's finally here. So I woke up super early, not as early as I was hoping, but I knocked out a run. I actually had so much energy, surprisingly, and it's probably because I ate like some of the goodies that I got for today last night before bed, because I needed quick energy. Because I stayed up super late, as you can tell. I actually did not get finished with everything until like 11 o'clock. And I still have to prep some stuff for this morning, so I'm going to take you guys along with me and show you as much as I can without sacrificing time, because vlogging takes time. But I'm actually gonna go home and I'm gonna shower and get ready, and then I'm going to cleanse and sage the house and get out like all my teaching materials, and then put out the food. And then hopefully by then everybody will be here. The girls are already messaging me this morning in our group chat. We're all super excited. I really want people to have the same relationship and experience that I know that is possible with Reiki. I know that's just not in everybody's reality, and you know, the energy always meets people where they're at and in their best interest. So what I experience when I teach, somebody may not experience the same like feelings, because it's my soul's desire to teach. I have to just let go and not let my perfectionist mind get in the way, because my soul already knows like what to do. The energy knows what to do. I'm gonna be the perfect channel. Today is gonna go exactly the way it is supposed to go, and that is the mindset that I take whenever I teach, because literally like whatever's supposed to happen will, and it's for all in our best interest and learning and growth. So that is what we're rolling with today. Anyway, with that being said, let's go. So as you saw in the vlog, there is a lot of work that goes in to hosting one of these, I say hosting, teaching and hosting a Reiki master class. That was just level 1 and 2 initially. That entire time from start to finish, we started at 10 o'clock in the morning and we didn't get done until around 5:30. And we didn't take a break for lunch. We did do, you know, people got up and ate and went to the bathroom when they needed to, but essentially it really does take that long. The conversations that we have in class, they are very intuitive. Like, I have my basic structure on the things that I need to teach them, but as far as the things we share that go along with the structure and our experiences and just the questions that the students have, the class in itself is extremely healing. So that is exactly what takes place. So essentially, like, you learn the basics of Reiki and you kind of get a good understanding of it, the basic knowledge of it, so then that way you can build your own, a foundation for you to build your own experiences on, because Reiki is very unique to the individual. Everybody's journey is going to be different with it. So the way that I teach the class is basically giving the students the foundation, but also the class in itself is healing. So what that means is I create a sacred space here, and it is a safe space for myself and the students to fully express ourselves, fully express in the things that we, you know, our experiences, our beliefs, our learning basically with the energy. And it's almost like a reawakening for some people. It's almost like it triggers them to remember things that they already knew but they forgot. And to see that happen is just magical in itself. And then to also see, you know, sharing stories, and people, you know, open up sometimes, and they'll even share like traumas, or, you know, we'll be going over some content in the class, and it may spark like something in a student to be like, oh my gosh, this is why this is happening with me. Or, you know, they connect the dots in their own life as they start to learn how really the energy works. And then they start to open up and talk about their own life and experiences and issues, and that can lead to tears. It can lead, which it did this weekend, we had some tears. All in all, like, it's extremely healing for the students and myself even. That is kind of the gist of a class and kind of the time frame of it. But after my Reiki level 1, we did an attunement, which the student actually looked at their phone whenever we got done, and it was 1:12. So when we did the attunement, it was 1:11. Thank you, universe, I see your sign. After the first attunement, everybody had a spiritual experience. I kind of had them sit and talk about it, and if they want to journal about it, they can. Every attunement is different, even for myself. Usually the student will have some kind of a little bit of an experience, whether that be a shift in a feeling that they're having. They may see colors, they may feel the energy in their body, they may have memories pop up, they may even have visions. It's just, it's very unique to the individual. The attunement this is the most important part of the day, really, is acclimating the student's energy field with Reiki energy. And we do that with a ceremony. It is very sacred and gentle and peaceful and loving. And I'm not gonna cover it here because that would not, it's supposed to be just kept within Reiki master teachers. But essentially, their light column widens in their body, your Shishuma, and then that way their physical body can actually pull in more energy. It clears out and up levels their body. It basically speeds up the student's healing within their own life, and then that way they can pull more energy, and then they will be they will be able to channel the energy more to other people. So they can go out and spread Reiki energy. That's kind of how it works. You don't have to be a practitioner to take the class. You can just do it for your own spiritual growth and healing. And I don't really consider it a back door, but it can be, because it does speed up your ascension process and your awakening. It can help you develop more like intuitive, like get in touch with your intuition, get in touch with, you know, God, speed up psychic abilities. It just depends on where you're at currently and how much work you're willing to do moving forward. So it's kind of what I tell my students is Reiki really gives you, or this class, and Reiki gives you the seeds and it implants it in you, but you have to water it and allow it to grow. That is essentially the goal of the class. And then I am also there afterwards, after the class, to always help my students, always encourage them. I also consider it part of my job to motivate them as well to stick to their journey, leading by example. I don't preach to them or anything like that. I just hope that through my life I can encourage them and show them that, hey, like, you can do these things too. You know, like one girl wants to be a Reiki master teacher. Like, she knows that is her path, and I want that for her. So, you know, I want to be that example for her to show that it is possible. My own experience with this attunement, it's been different than my other ones. I felt very much more present and grounded. I also actually felt like the energy coming in through my crown and coming down out my hands very, very intensely. But there was a lot of activity going on up here for me with the energy, and it was vibrating very intensely. But my main focus is basically on the students, so I'm just focused on executing the the attunement properly and guiding them as well afterwards. But it was interesting. After the first attunement, you could just see the shift in everybody's energy. They got into a meditative space. So where the students were really like excited and happy and talkative, like, you know, in the beginning, and we're all like really giddy, you know, and happy, and it's almost like everything outside of this place doesn't even exist. Like reality just doesn't even exist right now. After the first attunement, their energy, everyone was just kind of like zen. Everyone was just kind of like floaty. You're high on life. They felt different. They were a little ungrounded, and because of this, I didn't actually do the meditation that I wanted to do after the attunement, because essentially the attunement really is a very, very effective meditation, or it has the effects of it. It's not, they're not meditating, but it can have that effect. So I skipped over that because they were already kind of struggling a little bit to remain like grounded. So we needed to finish the class. And there was even a part where I was teaching and I started getting, you know, really hot and my ears were ringing really, really bad. And I'm just like, guys, I gotta stop. Like, the energy is so intense right now. I don't know what message is trying to come through, but I just need to pause for a second. And it was one of the students' energy. I was picking up on her because of how, I don't want to say ungrounded, but because of how much energy was running through her after that attunement. She was insanely like lit, like high on life. And she even was like, it's me, like I already know. And I could tell it was her. She was very, 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 very floaty. At the end of it, I let the students practice, and then they actually, you know, I practice with them and run the energy with them. When a student is first running the energy and then your teacher's standing there, you're kind of like, oh my gosh, like I don't know if I'm doing this right. But so I do it with them, and if they have questions, they get to ask me. I show them how to scan the energy on somebody's field, and you know, they go over, you know, what they felt and things like that. And then the person just, you know, kind of reassures like, okay, yeah, that's what makes sense in my field. So each student got Reiki, and then at the very end, I had to pull out my shamanic drum, this bad boy back here, because they had never had an experience with a drum before. So I had to show them just a little bit of what I've been working with and what I do in my sessions with my clients. So then that way, like if they ever want to use sound, they have kind of an idea of what they can do. But yeah, that they really liked that. So it was good, and I love to play it. So that was basically the evening. I was pretty wiped out after that. It takes a lot of energy to put these things on. And like I said, I kind of went over the cost a little bit and went on a little bit of a rant. I do this purely out of joy and purely out of like, it is my soul's purpose. Otherwise, like I really don't make money off of this, guys. This is what I love to do. The job that I work, my 9 to 5, it actually allows me to do these things and spend the money that I do and charge the prices that I do for people and do payment plans, because I don't have to worry about, knock on wood, the universe provides for me in this other way that allows me to give back more. And that's just kind of the thing we have going right now. The deal, I don't want to say deal, but that's just where I'm at right now, and I'm okay with that. Eventually it would be great to do this full time. I know in my soul like it will happen eventually, and that's just where I'm at right now, and I'm okay with that. Eventually I know I will go full time. Until then, you know, I got a lot of growing to do. There's so many things that I want to do and help people, but it's gonna be a beautiful journey to get there, and it'll be never ending. I know once I hit that spot when I, you know, am executing my dream full time and I'm helping a lot of people, and like I'm, you know, doing retreats and, you know, teaching tons of different classes with the energy. I always know I'm going to be pushing for more, so we'll just see where the road takes us. But with that being said, you guys, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to my channel. I am trying to build a little positive energy community, so I would really appreciate it. And until next time, guys, I am sending you all of my good vibes.